Table fans, we're here with Josh. It's to the whiteboard with us. And we're going to talk about how Josh, who could probably be considered a professional Tau player, would make his Tau army for the next thing. No, be bold, Josh.
Oh.
I am. Yes, that is correct. I'm an expert. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, I'm an expert.
There it is. Okay.
All right, anyway.
So you take 1 times Fireblade.
Yep. And this is kind of the list that I've been running kind of in the past with the last book and the new edition.
So Fireblade's like the Fire Warrior HQ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what else is in it?
What else? We have 1 unit of 3 crisis suits.
So 3 times crisis suits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You give them missile pods. Twin-linked missile pods, that's actually
Twin-linked missile pods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you upgrade 1 to a leader, because that gives you a +1 leadership, which is kind of nice.
Okay.
But you also give him the Pure Tide command chip.
Okay.
And that gives the unit tank hunting.
Okay, plus Tank Hunter.
It also gives you a couple other things. Tank Hunter is absolutely the best one.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, all right. So you're probably to about 200 points for this unit and 100 for this one.
No, that unit's much cheaper now.
Is it?
Yep. So it is, actually that should be about 150-ish.
Okay. Okay, so what's next?
So next you take another unit of 3 crisis suits.
Okay, same thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Twin-link plasma this time. Now you're starting to get an anti-infantry. This is kind of like your anti-transport, light tanks, and aircraft.
Okay, great. Because twin-linked, that's, even though you hit on 6s, never mind marker lights.
Yeah.
Even though you hit on 6s, it's twin-linked, so it's actually a 1 in 3 chance of hitting.
Yep.
With a strength 7.
Yeah.
So flyers go goodbye-bye.
Yep, because especially since you're re-rolling your failed glances and pens with the marker, with the tank hunter.
Oh! Zazow!
Good
All right,
stuff.
I'm ready. What's next?
Now you do another unit of crisis suit plasmas.
Okay, got it.
So there's another one.
Okay.
Those are both about 140-ish points, I think.
We're gonna round these numbers.
Okay.
150. Okay, what's next?
Another unit of crisis suits.
Another unit of crisis suits.
More plasma.
Stealth suits get no love.
Not in this list. This is very much a stay away from me.
And now what?
I'm going to shoot you from range. You get 2 units of fire warriors, 12 man.
Hold on, what's on these crisis suits?
Plasma.
Oh, plasma.
More twin-link plasma.
Okay.
Okay, next you
You
get...
get the +1 leadership on this one?
No.
Okay.
The other reason you get that one is because you get the chip. That gives you tank hunting.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Otherwise it's 10 points. It could be good if you have spare points left over. Filled to taste.
All right, so now fire warriors. How many fire warriors?
2 units of 12 fire warriors.
Okay.
And you give them pulse rifles.
So just the standard thing.
Yep, just normal guys,
Right.
no upgrades.
Okay.
Those guys are a lot cheaper now.
Right, they're 9 points each base.
108 for each one.
That's amazing. So you're talking about 220 then. Okay.
All right, and you stick the Fireblade with one of them because he gives everyone an extra shot.
Comes down here. You know, I'm gonna you'll need to move in just a little tighter, and I'm gonna home in here. Actually, I think the guys can read that.
Can I?
Yeah, I think it's okay. And you're fine. You're perfect.
Cool.
Okay, so what next?
All right, so next you take 2 units of fire warriors with pulse carbines.
Okay,
But you give them
24 total.
Yep.
Okay.
But you give these guys Devilfish.
So 2 Devilfish.
Mm-hmm. These are the ones that are going to move towards the middle objectives and your opponent's objectives. And carbines are better, and I explained this in the other video that I did, but it is, you always want to be furthest away with Tau while doing the most damage.
So what's the cost here, about 450?
Yeah, because Devilfish are still 80 points.
Okay. Are you going to give your Devilfish any upgrades?
Nope, just run them naked and just go.
Naked Devilfish and go. Okay, fantastic.
And the reason why is because pulse carbines are now Assault 2.
Okay.
So before they were Assault 1, but they're 18-inch range. So if you gave them pulse rifles, they'd have to be 15 inches to get 2 shots. Whereas now you can be 18 inches.
Is this Fish of Fury, mini Fish of Fury, where
Yes.
you're moving the Devilfish up as like a barrier and shooting the guys under them?
No, because you still need line of sight. That was a 4th edition thing.
Yeah, but you still have line of sight because the Devilfish is like 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah, but your guys are about 2 inches. You'd have to get them off to the side.
Okay, well,
But anyway.
I still think they could go under, right? The guys are only an inch tall. You just make your base, a flying base is like 1.5 inches.
But at the same time, you don't want that. Because this is where like your suits are hiding behind too as they're moving up.
All right.
So,
All right. I'll take your word for it.
All right. So after that, you take 3 piranhas.
Okay, 3 times piranhas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in an earlier video, we were telling people piranhas weren't that great.
Piranhas are awesome. I love them so
Okay,
much.
so what do you put on your piranhas? Well,
That's it.
first off, you have this done through BTP, and you magnetize them in case you change your mind later.
This is true, because
Okay,
fusion
but-
blasters are very fun.
Okay,
But no.
so what would you normally put on your piranhas?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's 120
No weapons.
points. Oh no, it comes with a burst cannon and
okay.
2 drones. So each piranha has 8 shots.
Okay.
So you have 24 shots. You have the firepower of fire warriors.
Now, do you put these all in one
One
unit?
squad.
One
Yep.
squad. Okay, this sounds like a fun list.
It is. It's
So, and this is how many points? About?
120.
Whoa, what?
Yep.
That's awesome.
And like I said,
Cheap.
like I said earlier, their front armor 11.
By the way, our operators are standing by. This is like QVC for nerds, right?
The phone line, it's ringing.
Well, think about it. You can either do this all yourself, or we'll just make it miraculously appear.
It's true. And then it
So-
shows up in the mail. And who doesn't like
So
getting
check the
packages?
liner notes for email, and yeah, we have guys that this is their job is to set this up.
Yep.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So the first turn, what you do is you kind of jump them up to be about 18 inches away.
Hold on. Is this the total list?
Nope.
Is there anything else?
There's
Okay.
more. Okay, let's go through all of it.
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right. Another unit of 3 piranhas.
Wow. Okay.
They're so cheap. They're totally worth it.
Okay.
All right. Next, you get a hammerhead,
Okay.
and he has gun drones and a railgun.
Do you give him any upgrades?
I give him the submunition round and a black sun filter.
Black Sun. Okay. Submunition.
Yep. And gun drones. That's important.
Do you have to upgrade to get gun drones?
Nope, they come with them base, but
Okay.
it's free
You
to
don't
upgrade.
change them.
No, I don't change them.
Okay.
Because it is free to change them.
So,
But that's a trap.
Right.
Don't do it.
those
It's totally
other ones can't go off.
right. You can't move and shoot them.
Right. So, rail gun. Okay, what's next?
Another hammerhead, the exact same way.
Okay. Now, we must be getting up there in points now. Let's add it up.
This is getting to about
How many points for the hammerhead?
130.
Okay, so 130.
Oh, 131.
That's
Excuse
fine.
me.
We're just using round numbers. So here you've got 500. That's a block. So you've got 950. You got about 1200, 1500. So this is about 1750.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good-sized army.
That is
to
a
start
great
with.
size army.
Okay, now if you were going to add something, if someone were like, yeah, but Sean, at my place they play 2,000 points.
Okay.
What should this person add?
Next thing I
We're
would
gonna
go
go
up to.
top for this. Okay, what else?
Absolute next thing I get would be a Skyray.
Right. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Skyrays all have Skyfire. That means every weapon they have is Skyfire. Their marker lights are Skyfire, their smart missiles are Skyfire, and their seeker missiles are Skyfire, which don't need marker lights to shoot anymore. You can just fire off seeker missiles.
Can you shoot all 8 on turn 1?
Yep.
No, the rulebook has a rule that says missiles can only be 2.
Only for
That's
flyers.
for flyers. So your Skyray can just be like, boom.
But then
they
it's
all
done.
go.
They're only one shot.
Right.
So-
but no,
but you could.
that's what you do.
But you wait for flyers.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome. So Skyray is kind of like anti-air.
Yes.
Anti-air.
which is great. And you know, at first I thought, this is terrible. I don't like this unit because it still only has 6 shots. And then I realized, oh, the marker lights.
Move in.
Oh, sorry. Then I realized,
Drifting
oh,
It's the low production value that we're known for. Okay, what else?
but the marker lights are Skyfire too. So, and marker light affect snapshots now.
Okay.
So, even if you don't use because they're network marker lights, you can use them to fire seeker missiles at 5 and they recover.
Whoa, awesome.
But you could
Okay.
save it for like your missile pod suits, because
Okay.
now they're hitting on 4s on your
All right, we're
planes.
still 100 points short for 2,000 points. What else are you going to
Next, it's kind of your flavor. I've been experimenting with Kroot with sniper shots,
Okay.
because and 10 of them is 70 points.
Okay.
And there's something to be said about having all 6 of your troops filled out, because it's a lot of guys to kill.
They do outflank.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But with
So
sniper,
they're just kind of a cheap
throw
capture
away.
an objective, possibly,
Mhm.
unit.
So that's one
Okay.
way you can do that. Or you can get another Fireblade. Because you have 2 units of Fire Warriors that are just sitting back and taking shots.
So we're going to make that our 2,000 point army. Okay, now, without too much explanation, Boosted up to 2,500.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
no.
Maybe boost, they could get more Fire Warriors, another set of 24.
No.
Okay.
Get more suits. With this one,
You
you're...
take 2 Force Orgs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're out. You only have 2 more troops and another fast left to do this.
Okay.
So,
More suits.
More suits.
That's enough said.
mhm.
Enough said.
This one doesn't rely on marker lights because everything's twin linked. So, and with these, with the Fire Warriors, you have enough weight of fire shots that, yes, more would be helpful, but technically you do have 2, 3, 4. I mean, you kind of have the one shot that, ballistic skill 4. It's not bad, but you don't need it. It's not relying on it. But no, it's still, your crisis suits are going to be what kills the enemy infantry, which is what 6 is gravitating towards instead of tank heavy. But they also have the option to be able to kill tanks. So you can take like a fusion blaster suit, squad, and kind of keep them all the same so you're not mixing shots. So you're not having like jack of all trades guys, because then they end up killing like nothing. Or all of something, like a little bit. Versus having like one set roll where they're really good at one thing.
All right, awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, Josh. Thanks. Hey, Blue Table fans, I'm here with Josh and Tau player extraordinaire, and with our horrible production quality, we're going to go. Come on in.
Okay.
Okay, so here's another Tau list, another good Tau list.
Yes.
Okay, so go.
So this is the one I've been thinking about doing.
Okay,
because
got
I
it.
played this and I played the crap out of it in 5th and 6th edition.
Okay.
And especially after my little freak out about mech, I was like, you know what, let's just do something totally different.
Got it.
So this is more like a recon themed army.
Okay, got it.
So
what do we start with?
first thing you start with an HQ, and I want Shadow Sun because she is the stealth suit HQ.
Okay, what next?
Next, you take 3 units of 6 stealth suits.
So 18 times stealth suits. Ooh, I like where this is going. So does she give them some sort of special boost or something?
Not really,
Okay.
but
what's
she's
next?
just themed. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Each team gets 2 fusion blasters.
Okay. So 6 times fusion blasters total.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, what's next?
Next, you take 3 units of 10 crew.
Whoa, okay. 30 times crit. And do you give them any abilities or upgrades?
No, this is just
Plain old thing.
These guys
so
are-
they're 7 points each.
6.
6 points each, so it's 180 points here. How many points is this?
That's 190 for each unit, so that's
Okay,
2
so I'm
plus
going to call it
600.
600. And how much is Shadow Sun?
135.
So you're about 900 and some odd points so far. Okay,
Next,
so what's next?
next you take 30 crew with snipers.
So another 30 crew.
Mhm.
So you got 6 scoring units.
Yep.
And how much do these guys cost?
They are 210. They're 7 points each.
Okay. All right, what's next?
Okay. Next you take a unit of 10 marker pathfinders.
Okay, 10 Pathfinders.
These are your marker lights.
Hold on a second, aren't we? Oh no, Pathfinders are fast.
Pathfinders fast.
Okay. And what do they have?
They have marker lights.
Okay, and they
That's-
don't have to have a Devilfish anymore.
No, there's no Devilfish tax. If you have points at the end, getting the recon drone is pretty good actually. It's not a bad investment. It's
But
not.
don't you need a Devilfish to get the recon?
No,
drone?
you just buy
That's
the
an
drone.
upgrade of the Pathfinders.
Mhm.
Okay,
If you have the points, that'd probably be
Well,
the
how
first
much
thing.
is it?
It's like 15 points, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're doing that. Okay, so how much are our 10 Pathfinders?
They are 110 points. And
Okay.
then the
Okay, so what's next?
the recon drone's 28 points.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, next you take 3
Wait,
piranhas.
what does the recon drone do for them?
If a unit is outflanking, then if that drone is within 6 inches of a board edge, they come in on that board edge.
Oh!
That
Oh!
includes the enemy's board edge.
Does it include the crew can come in on their board edge? Oh, okay. See, now you're talking. Okay, so
So-
this seems like a must, really.
Not necessarily, because since you've got a 66% chance of coming in on the board edge, you want to anyway. Because, I mean, you set up and you kind of look at things and, you might say, I want to come in here, but you don't come in until turn 3 and you're like,
But
well, I'd rather have some
If so,
support
the
over
drone
here."
is within 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
Then, so you put the drone here, yeah, in cover,
Mhm.
someplace safe, and then any of your units can just come in there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so what's next? What else do we put in this army?
Next, you take a unit of 3 piranhas.
Okay. Same as the other list, right?
Uh-huh.
So just bear, no upgrades.
And oh no, these guys have fusion blasters.
Oh, these guys have fusion
Sorry.
blasters.
Yes, that's right.
Now, do piranhas have scout or something like that?
Nope.
Okay.
But this is 150 points for this.
Okay, got it. Okay, what's next?
Same, another unit of 3 piranhas.
Okay.
Because once again, they're armor 11. They've got to start throwing something at it besides just normal, like...
Fusion on these too?
Yeah, fusion on those.
Okay.
Those are your tank.
And that makes them dangerous. That makes them like, you can't just ignore these.
Right.
Okay, what's next?
Next, you take, and this is the one I'm really excited for, you take a sniper drone team.
Okay. And how many points is that?
Sniper drone teams are 58 points.
Okay.
But you do give them upgrades, so it does get a little more.
So what do you give them?
So you give them 2 extra marksmen, because those are ballistic skill 5 marker lights.
Okay.
Plus they also have drone controllers, so all of their sniper drones are shooting at ballistic skill 5.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And the drones have long pulse snipe. They have the sniper rifle, the pulse gun. It's a 48-inch rapid fire sniper.
Whoa.
So anything at 24 inches, you're getting double sniper shots.
Wow. Okay.
So and then
because of the jetpacks, they can move and shoot.
mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Okay, go ahead.
And then you give them 2 extra drones because they come with 3, so you have a total of 5 drones.
Is that the marks? That's an upgrade.
Yep.
Okay.
So that will run you about 100 points.
Okay. All right. So we're creeping up on 1,500 here.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Next, just to keep filling out, just take 2 more copies of sniper drones.
Okay. So basically you take 3 times, and that would be about 300 points.
Yep.
Okay, great. So now this is 1,750.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this sounds like a hugely fun army.
Yeah, I'm
to play.
really excited for it. I got it built and everything. I'm getting it painted up and trying to get it for Valhalla too.
Yeah, Valhalla. Next one's April 29th through May 4th, 2013.
Fun times.
And we have them in August and October too, so get your ticket now. We're ready.
All right.
Okay, what else?
And then to get this even higher, you only have 1 slot left. You have 1 HQ, but you take Dark Strider, which is the Pathfinder HQ.
Okay.
And he's cool. He's got his cool little tricks. But I like Shadow Sun a little bit more. And she has some upgrades that I think become standard.
Why this army is fun is the maneuverability. It's tricky tricks. So all the crew are off the board at the beginning of the game. Is that how you do it? Or
No,
you keep a couple behind?
The snipers start on.
Okay.
Because then they're planking away, wounding on 4s, getting precision shots.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
these ones outflank, so they're off the board, they're not getting shot at. You have late game.
Well, they have to be dealt with, and they're cheap.
Yeah.
And they're scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But here's the other thing. All of these units right here infiltrate.
Okay.
So you can set them up, but then you're only setting up this, and then you're like, okay, your turn to set up. Go. Actually, do sniper drone teams have? Oh, and Pathfinders have scout too, so they could outflank if they wanted to.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to, but you could. Oh no, they have stealth. So
Okay. Wow.
they have stealth. These guys have stealth in the woods. These guys have stealth and shroud, so they've got a 2+ save. And
So technically, when you're setting up terrain, this is where it's if there's terrain, it becomes an issue. Because normally, most of the time, you find people just set up the table and it doesn't matter.
Here.
But if you actually roll up terrain, you have some control. You can make there be forest because you pick a forest.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do is I would just say, if Josh were playing with this army, Josh would say, hey, I have these guys have special abilities in forests. Rather than me placing forests, can we just decide that a few of these count as forests? So urban ruins. It's not official, but it makes the game more fun. So anyway, all right, good. Thanks a lot, Josh. I really appreciate it. Hold on. Did you have anything else to say about this?
Most people will say just take an Aegis defense line,
Uh-huh.
because that's a 4+ cover save, and you can go to ground and get a 2+. I don't want it because it kind of breaks the theme. Because why would recon and scout?
But if it were win at all costs, you would take it.
Then I would definitely take
Okay,
it.
good.
Because then it's really good.
Well, then if theme is the problem, take a themed Aegis defense line.
Yeah, it's
Make it be
walls
like
and shrubs or.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Josh.